Some people walk through life without a sense of humor. Others wouldn't smile if you gave them a room full of chocolate and bacon-covered money. Even various establishments forbid laughter. But one woman dared to defy the odds and stand up to the boredom. Seriously Silly with Sharon. One woman's quest to make your funny bone implode with laughter. She goes to any means necessary. Wigs, funny voices, jokes, even the blood of her own children. With her co-host, Tony Backus. And here she is, Sharon Nolan.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to ComedySlamRadio.com. You're listening to Seriously Silly with Sharon. And my co-host, as always, Tony Backus.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Going good?
It's good. I'm good. He's back.
Yes, I'm back.
He's back. He wasn't here last week.
Yes, I was flying.
You was flying. Where you flying?
I went up to visit my dad, and I will tell you, I fly like I would say above average. I fly like above average of the normal person. Not like as much as, let's say, I don't know.
You get free points?
Joe Paterno's pet rapist or anything like that.
Oh, my God.
Where did I go?
I don't know where you went off with that. Yeah. What state did you fly to?
Flew to Virginia. And I got to say, every time I see, like I get to security, it always shocks me for some reason. I don't know what it is.
What,
like,
are you scared?
I'm always worried. Like,
why are you worried?
I don't know. It's just like I go through.
Why'd you gonna be worried?
And like, it's like, okay, I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring any liquids. I didn't bring any sharp objects. Okay, but for some reason, I think somebody's gonna open my bag.
I got a scissors taken away from me once. I think my mom did too. I think.
Well, they take away
I can't believe they took my scissors.
They take away nail clippers now.
Yeah, they take away everything.
But you know, like every
what do you think they were gonna take from you?
I don't know. It's like I for some reason I always have the sneaking suspicion. You know, so the sneaking suspicion that somebody's gonna open my bag and be like, "Sir, is this your yellow cake uranium?" I mean, I was like, I don't know. How did I get there?
It's the Libyans.
I mean, I didn't do it.
Run, Muddy. They found us.
I swear, I didn't pack that this morning.
You know,
I'm going to be one of those guys who gets his bag switched by, like, a terrorist or something. Like, some terrorist from Zimbabwe.
Oh, the true bomb? No, that is his.
Yeah.
This feels weird because you're on my left, usually on my right. Yes. I'm usually going like this. If I go like this, I'll be talking to nobody. Yes. So now you're over here.
Yes, of course.
I don't know how to do this. I am very, very discombobbled.
I be dyslexic sometimes.
Yeah. Why am I? Why? Hey, Nolan, I can hear you, by the way.
Might.
Yes.
There you go. Shut off the studio thing because I can hear everything you're saying.
Nolan, our engineer and producer.
Hello. He gave me the finger. What the hell is that? Not him. It's Adrian. Hello.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard everything. Hi.
Sorry, Adrian is up for 3 awards.
Woo! Go, Adrian.
Best show on Comedy Slam, best 2-hour show, and most prima donnas, which you already won, but it's just a joke.
Nice.
Go, Adrian.
So anyway.
And intro. I guess we can continue.
And intro. He does have a very good intro if you guys want to hear it.
Ooh.
Have you ever heard his intro?
No.
I think I have, but I'll hear it again.
Now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Oh, the Triple H theme. Because I'm a wrestling fan.
Time to play the game.
Which I told you I went to WrestleMania this year, and this team got the. I went.
Welcome to Control Chaos, where the FCC is now his bitch. With your host Adrian Prima Donnas.
It's all about the game.
Am I up for anything at all? Am I up for biggest asshole or what?
I don't know.
Basically, you guys are up for best 1-hour show, best Comedy Slam radio show, and best overall show.
3.
What
okay.
about me?
We're for 3.
Best black co-host.
Oh, I'm a lock on that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm in a segregated award category. Awesome.
You're gonna win.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
go.
No. So you went to Virginia. How was the visit with your dad?
It was actually kind of cool because for once I didn't think about work. It was like 1 week where I just didn't have to think about work.
That's good.
And it's funny when you don't think about work for a week and then you come back and work's been thinking about you.
Where have you been? It's been a meltdown crisis without you.
It's like I walk back in and it's just like, So, what was the name of the tornado that hit here? What was the name of the hurricane? And oh wow, I've got 15 projects now. Thanks. Appreciate that.
That's lovely. So. Well, we were supposed to have a guest on today, but apparently he's not shown up. So instead, we could always talk about the closing Olympics, London 2012.
America's #1 again. Yeah.
Woo!
We all.
By the way,
#1 medals. We all.
What the hell is that? Weehaw.
I don't know.
Is that like, you know,
we all.
Dukes of Hazzard. Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be a soundbite from now on. It's like,
okay,
seriously, Sharon, we all.
I just want a guy that could swim like
Michael
Phelps, but look like Lochte, because damn, Phelps is ugly. I'm sorry. It had to be said. He's got this long horse face. He's stuck up and arrogant, and
it's almost as bad as Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah.
She's got this big, huge nose. But
would you like some oats, Sarah?
That's that's horrible. But it's funny. I can't help it, you know.
Let's canter over here, Sarah.
You know what? You know what's awesome though? What was your favorite part about the closing ceremonies? Because I thought they had some cool music, but I was really disappointed the Stones weren't there.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest surprise for me was the Spice Girls. Like I'm like, wow. I thought only Victoria Beckham was alive still. I thought they all
were all dead.
Yeah.
D-E-D did.
Yes.
I could
wasn't like Jerry Hollowell still like? Did she come back?
I don't know who they are.
I know.
I mean, I know. I heard of the Spice Girls. I know. Yeah, but no, I don't know their names.
There's Scary Spice. There was Sporty Spice, Baby Spice.
Look at him. He's into the
Sleepy
Spice Girls.
Spice,
He knows it.
Spice.
Dopey, Doc, and Sneezy, and
Sneezy
Scary.
Spice.
That
was the nastiest one.
Okay, so this is funny because, you know, my dad sitting next to me. He's like, what's the big deal with these girls? What's going on? I was like, well, Dad, I'm not sure. They're pretty much hot girls in tiny dresses. He's like,
they're like 90.
Okay, I see your points. Well, really, I mean, it's not like they're, oh my God, they're awesome. I mean, it's really, I think, an English thing, you know?
Because what was it? Like everybody, like Tyree is so ugly. That's the only reason he's famous is because he's attractive to women.
Okay, so they did a Pink Floyd cover.
Oh my gosh, I didn't actually see the like all of the closing ceremonies.
Did you see the Lennon tribute?
I did not see the Lennon tribute.
That was good.
But like I saw, like I was catching glimpses of it, and like I saw like an article with the Spice Girls on it. They did a Pink Floyd cover.
Yeah.
So
Roger Waters wasn't there.
When were they?
They had a young kid singing.
No. My question is, when are they going to be executed now? Seriously?
I don't know. They had George Michael singing. They had Annie Lennox singing.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. There was a lot of
George Michael's foot tapping behind.
They had I was waiting for Elton John to come out.
I was waiting for
I don't know. Elton John wasn't he wasn't in the beginning. He wasn't in the beginning, and he wasn't in the end ceremonies. Yeah. And they did a little tiny quick tribute to David Bowie. He wasn't there. And they did also a tribute to Freddie. Freddie Prince.
Freddie Mercury. Maybe?
Freddie Mercury. Freddie Prince Jr. He's an actor and he's still alive.
No, Freddie Prince, the old comedian that just.
he's too, isn't he? No. Freddie Mercury. Yes. Freddie Mercury from Queen, which they had him up on the screen, and they had him singing, and they had the crowd was singing back, and it was like. He was almost there. It was really good. You know, that stadium they built just for the Olympics.
I know. And like, here's the thing. Like that whole like closing ceremonies. Excuse my language, but it was a big clusterfuck. I'm sorry.
I just want to say something because I'm a little bit English.
Yes. It was a bit of a kerfuffle.
It's a bit of a kerfuffle, I say.
It's just a little too much. It's a little too busy for my taste.
I thought they would have tea, and there was no tea, and I said, shit.
But you know, there was no angry queen.
Yes, there was no angry queen. Yeah. I was waiting to see the queen
because there was too much angry queen in that first opening ceremony.
She was sitting there. I mean, it really looked like she had to go. I mean, you really, how accessible could a bathroom be to her?
Why the hell did they drag me out of my castle for this?
I can't believe they dragged me from Buckingham Palace for this crap. I can't believe it. They made me fly out of a perfectly good helicopter. And now it's 007 and sitting how it's just
you sound like a female Bane. From Batman.
She looks so, but then when she had to open the ceremony, I mean, she had one sentence she had to read off a piece of paper. In the 2012 ceremonies begin.
Yeah, she'll never die. She'll never die. They're keeping her alive somehow.
Okay. Now, I know you're a dude. I just got to get your, opinion on this. Okay. I was saying to my mother, I said, okay, Prince Harry, better looking than Prince William.
It doesn't matter to me because he has a penis.
You can't even give a straight kind of, yes, he's a better looking man. You really got to be like, oh, I'm a man, I can't tell you that.
No. Like, I will say this. There are a few men that if they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have sex with you, I'd be like, well, I guess I got no choice.
Sure, I'm fine with that. Or wait
a
minute, I gotta think about that.
Yeah, it's like if like The Rock said, it's like, you're mine. I'm like, well, with all due respect, just make it quick, please. That's all I gotta ask.
Okay, so
it's totally out of respect, like kissing the Don's ring.
I'm so glad you missed it last week.
The godmother was here. She filled in for me. It was so nice of her. She kept talking about Johnny Carson. Don't get me started, because I'll sing the whole damn thing. Did you say Bonacera? I can't. You're a senator? Get the.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Wait, I gotta ask you this. I gotta ask you this. Have you seen the Godfather movies? If you say no, I'm gonna punch you in the balls.
I've seen the first two.
No. You haven't seen the third one, how it ends?
You mean the one that everybody's like, don't even bother?
But you have to. If you see the first two, you have to see the. You have to see all three.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
This is like people yelling at me that I never saw The Sopranos. I didn't watch it because my kids were little and they were cursing. I didn't watch it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think Sharon is completely wrong on this point, please call us at 727-493. 2055.
I didn't say that it was Oscar Gold. I said you should see it because it's 1, 2, 3.
It's like,
you know what? That's like skipping a Rocky movie.
No, yeah, well, skipping Rocky 4. Yes,
some of them are bad. I love Rocky 4.
Yeah, yes.
This Russian guy.
No. I'm sorry. Skipping Rocky 5.
Thank you very much. Skipping Rocky 5. Yeah. I would do in a heartbeat.
Yes.
But how would you know if you didn't watch it?
Why?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God!
Don't watch Rocky 5.
Catholic high school girls in trouble. Nolan, put that away. Oh my God.
Yeah, that doesn't work unless you bring it in here.
No, don't bring it, please. I just don't need that kind of hell on my. That was dirty.
Yeah, but
okay,
no.
So,
yeah, he held up a female naked torso to the window.
Yeah.
It was weird. But no, like it's like
realistic.
it's like the Matrix movies. If I had stopped at the first one
was awesome.
I would have been happy. If I had stopped even halfway through the second one, I would have been happy. But once you go past that point, you can't even acknowledge that trilogy exists.
Yeah, I know, but there have been some trilogies or some.
I wish somebody saved me.
Well, not so much as a remake or
save me
or a second movie that was
good. Matrix trilogy.
Have you ever seen Ninth Museum?
No, I've not. That is one on my list to see at least.
Ninth Museum.
Not as much as Scarface 2 Electric Boogaloo, but
Scarface 2?
You
mean Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo?
No, Scarface 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Don't fuck out of here.
I had her going, ladies and gentlemen.
I know my movies. Don't even talk to me about that kind of shit.
I had her going,
ladies. No, he did not. No, he did not have. I know. Like, Scarface.
She was like,
is not. No. Don't do that to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, she was like this. You mean Breaking 2,
No,
right?
I was looking at you because I thought you were a freaking dumbass. I was like, what do you... No, you really think Scarface had a Breakin' Boogaloo? Is that... Did he start breaking
Scarface?
No.
Yeah, a Scarface sequel. And a prequel.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that was Carlito's Way.
No.
That one I need to see. I need to see.
Okay. Well, no, I was just going to say because that movie, Night at the Smithsonian with Ben Stiller.
Night at the Museum?
Night at the Museum. Did I say Night at the Smithsonian?
Yes, you did.
Whatever. Anyway, the second one, I think, had this. Was that the Smithsonian thing at the Night at the Museum too? The Smithsonian, whatever. Anyway, that one. Hello, little Blonga. That was our last week. Hello, darling.
I love the fact that Olympics. I love the fact that you're like saying hello and waving to people that the people can't see.
Well, I know they can't see. We've got hot girls on the other side of the glass. They're all waving at me. Hello, hello.
Yeah, they're not coming in here. Why not? Why aren't they coming in here?
What I'm saying is the second one was just as good or even better as the first one because especially the actors that worked along with Ben Stiller, Amy Adams, and especially, oh, God. Go England! Yay! Go England! You mean you're English? Yeah, she English. Oh, right. She loves it.
Why isn't she coming in?
I don't know. Would like to come to the studio. Would you like to talk to us? Oh, no. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. It's all right. You don't have to show any of your boobage. She's scared. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's because he's black.
I'm safe.
She's scared of you.
I'm a safe black man.
That's all right.
I'm one of the
you
nice
can't get
ones.
any whiter than this one. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Yeah, you can. I've met some.
You know, Nolan was telling me sometimes he likes to talk Russian to women, and it gets it works, you know.
It is good. The vodka in
vodka
in vessels. The vessels.
You ever talk like this to someone for a long time, and they say, "Hey, you're really from Russia?" And I say, "Yes, I like some peanut butter." No.
Okay. So
I want to take a bath.
Don't even start with that.
So
will you give me a bath?
I've seen this movie like a whole bunch of times, but I watched it again while I was on vacation. 21 Jump Street, the new one with Jonah
I have
Hill
not seen
and
it.
Channing Tatum. I highly recommend it. It is
Are you serious?
ridiculously funny.
I thought that it was going to absolutely suck, so I was not even going to bother.
Seriously, I laughed at the same moment with the same intensity that I did in the theater when I saw it. Every time.
How many times have you seen it?
I own it.
Oh, I own it.
I own it.
Okay.
I own it digitally, but I own it. You know?
Own it
but yeah, it was actually it's so funny. Like they make fun of themselves all the time and stuff like that. Like at the beginning, they're talking to their captain and like they'd messed up an arrest. So no, I gotta keep going. So the captain's like, okay, they're reviving this new this program from the 80s. Basically they can't think of any new ideas. They're totally unimaginative. So they keep rehashing the same BS all the time and expect us not to notice. You know, it's just like little things like that. Plus,
well, like then, all the TV shows that we did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well,
the movies,
of course. But it just the dialogue is just so funny. And Channing, and actually Channing Tatum is the one that's
he's
the funniest
hot.
one. Channing Tatum is the funny one.
Okay, so but you shook your head and he agreed without verbally saying so. I said he's hot, and he's like, yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jonah Hill, like him better, fat or thinner? What?
I think he needs to be fat again.
I think he was funny as hell when he was fatter.
I think he needs to be fat again because now he's less believable. He's less believable as like a kind of a pitiful guy.
I really enjoyed him when he was chubby. I did.
I mean, he was. Don't get me wrong. He was really good in 21 Jump Street, and he was very believable, but not as believable as if you've been a fat kid. Sorry. I mean, he's still kind of chubby. He's still kind of chubby.
Well, him being a cop, being fatter, I think that would have been funny as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Especially to Channing Tatum.
I'm going to take your advice, and I'll watch it because you said it was good.
Did you see the other guys?
No. Wait. Yes, I did.
With Mark Wahlberg. And,
yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
It's funnier than the other guys.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know how good Mark Wahlberg was in that movie?
Yes.
Channing
Tatum
Tatum is that
I love him. I really want to see Ted. I haven't seen that yet. Now, you got to see a movie that I've seen that I love that you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
That way, because if I'm watching something you suggest, you have to watch something I suggest.
I'm scared. It's going to be like Sex and the City, isn't it?
I hate that crap. What do you think I am?
It's going to be like The Notebook.
I own it, okay? I happen to own it, but
it
was a gift.
Like, Tony, because you weren't here last week, you got to watch The Notebook. Damn it!
Okay, listen. Now, I got to tell you, maybe watch a movie you haven't seen.
Well, you got to give me the title. of the film.
I'll think of something you haven't seen before.
Pellicula.
Okay. Let's see.
I see a lot of movies.
Godfather 3. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
You see, I'm just kidding. Okay, you've seen. Oh, I got it. Peter Sellers' 1968, The Party.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Okay.
It might be on Netflix.
I love that. No, it's not. It's not.
I'm checking it now.
I had the DVD. I lent it to somebody. They never gave it back, and I'm freaking pissed. I got to get it again.
Son of a bitch.
I love that freaking movie. I've seen it so many times, and it's still Peter Sellers was excellent in that movie.
He's an amazing comedic actor.
Yeah, there was another movie he was really, really good in.
Well, besides the Pink Panthers.
Well, yeah. Other than that, he did. Oh shit! What was the name of it? He was like a very simpleton, and they taped it in North Carolina at in was it Ashley? Asheville. Oh, no. At the at that huge mansion, right. And he was the gardener, and he was very, very simple. But every time he did say something, it sounded so like simple and wise, and everyone kind of like took him as a genius. You know. I don't know. Whatever. It was a really good movie. So.
Yeah, I think his last movie was Princess Bride, actually. Where he was wasn't he the
Peter Sellers was not in the Princess Bride.
Wasn't he he the bishop?
No. No, that was Peter Cook.
Yes.
See, I got my movies. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
He does look like a lot like Peter Sellers.
Well, maybe with the makeup on when he was in Pink Panther 2.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Marriage
is what brings us together. I could do that whole movie. That's an awesome movie. Okay. So yeah, you check out The Party because I know you'd appreciate it. It's good. It's especially, right there up there with Rowan Atkinson, some comedy that they don't have to say a word. Even the Marx Brothers, did some stuff like that as well. But showing how talented you could be without even just the visual effects alone that he did in this movie, and you're sitting there cracking up, and he didn't even have to say anything. I mean, that's just excellent. It's just, I'm wondering how much of that was ad-libbed or he came up with, but right from the beginning, I love that movie. My kids love that movie, and I got to buy it again on DVD because it disappeared. And, I lost a whole bunch of movies on a flight once back from New York. The whole entire flight was like an absolute roller coaster. I mean, it was the worst turbulence I've ever experienced in my life. It was so up and down that for the first and every time I ever got sick on an airplane. And when I ran back to the bathroom, someone stole all my movies. Aww. I had them sitting in, the little pocket in front of me, but I was so, blah, I didn't even notice. So once everyone was deplaning, they were totally gone. I don't know who took them, so they were gone forever.
Gone
forever. I lost a lot of movies. I had them in my big zipper case. So you know how many that holds?
Yes.
Like a good
10.
No, more than 10.
I don't know.
Good 20 movies laced.
20, double the amount.
Double. Okay.
Stop.
Is there a Christopher Walken movie you haven't seen?
I don't know. That one where he's like the angel.
The angel?
Like he's like killing people. He's like the angel.
What movie is that?
Dang it. Prophecy, I think.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that one. Huh.
Hold on. Let me.
Now the Stephen King movie that they redid it as a TV show years ago.
Dead Zone. Yes, that was a great movie.
Yeah, yes, it was. And the book was good, and it's a little bit different than the movie, but the book was really good. Stephen King. So the closing ceremony.
No, you can't be president. No, gotta take him out.
What do you think it's going to be like in Rio in 2016? That's if the Mayans aren't correct.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of half-naked women.
Yeah.
Here's my speaking
Very
of which
ethnic.
Speaking of which, like you find like a lot of times I find myself watching Olympic sports that I have no clue about for like other than when they're on the Olympics. Like I was watching women's volleyball.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was like Brazil versus Russia, and I gotta say I found myself in most sports involving females cheering for the team that had the prettier team. It's so sexist.
It's because their speedos are tiny.
I'm like, it's like, yeah, kick their ass, Brazil. We're gonna party later.
USA's too covered up. We've been for Russia.
No, the Russians look like Jim Henson creations. I'm sorry, they did.
Wow.
And the Brazilians, holy crap! Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all women, but tall women. Tall, because they're like all like 5'11", 6 feet.
Oh,
you know?
there was some over 6 foot. Were you watching? I was watching the girls. They were running and they were, what is that, pole?
Oh, the pole vault.
The pole vault.
Yeah.
Okay, and some of them, a couple of them smashed down on the pole and they were like totally crushed because they screwed it up. And then, oh my God, the BMX.
Oh,
there was a five bike wipeout. That guy did have hurt. Yeah. And I'm watching going, and then I'm watching the gymnastics and I'm going to run and go around, flip, smash on your face.
Yep.
It's like, holy crap. And the whole world is watching and they built up for that. And they practiced for hours and hours and hours and years for this.
Part of me, like,
only to smash on your face.
The sadistic part of me wants to walk by.
And like, says, how do you feel?
No. The sadistic part of me wants to walk by just at that moment and be like, sucks to be you, and keep walking.
It's horrible.
Like I said, it's the sadistic part of me.
Well, okay. The first time that Phelps
swam.
Rub it in. The first time that Phelps swam, the first one, okay, and he didn't even medal. He didn't make it on the board.
He was like 9th.
He was he was in the 8th lane. He was very pissed because he wouldn't even look at the woman interviewing him right after he got out of the pool. He kept looking to the side. He wouldn't look at the camera. And he was just so used to winning. She got in his face and she actually said, how does it feel not to medal after 12 years of medaling every time? Yes. And she stuck the microphone in his face and he was totally speechless. Because he was like, well, I'm going to win. Yep. That's what the arrogant
prophecy,
kind of.
By the way.
The prophecy. It did sound very familiar when you had said it. But, right away if someone's so used to winning so many, and now he has 20 medals?
Oh, yeah. He's the most winningest.
He's not going to be swimming anymore. He said that he's not going to be swimming in Rio. Give somebody else a chance. That got nice luck.
Damn it!
That nice lucky boy. He's nice.
Because when he's swimming, we can
nice.
have. Her name is Rio.
Duran.
Yeah.
We're probably going to hear that too. Yeah. So I'm watching the closing ceremonies. I'm watching them. They hand over the Olympic flag to Rio, and then they had Pele come out at the end.
I saw that. He's like this tall.
He's a tiny little guy.
That's how he was such a great soccer player.
I go under there. I go through the legs, and they do not see me. It's great.
He's not Russian.
No, I wasn't going for Russian. I was going for I don't know.
No.
Okay. I don't know how they speak in Rio. Okay. But I know the Jesus statue is going to be lit up, and they're going to go carnival.
That's
There's
nice.
going to be very little clothing.
Let's give Jesus some bling.
They're going to give Jesus some bling. They are. Come on, they're going to light that shit up like Christmas. He's going to be holding this.
He's going to be holding up
the circles.
No, yeah, exactly. Or he's going to have the flame right in his hands.
We got the whole world in his hand.
He's like, ain't this some BS right here? I can't believe they did this to me. I died for their sins.
They're going to put a torch on me. I can't believe it. Hello. Anyway, as I was saying, I think, looking back, I liked the London games better than the last games.
Beijing?
Yes, in Beijing.
You just don't like the Chinese,
No, that's not what I said. I love number 28. That's my favorite, It's,
she made a Chinese food joke. She's racist.
Yee, number 28. You all
we are America.
It's horrible. I'm saying is that, no, the one in Beijing, all the dancing and the drums and this and that and everything, and it was really cool with the lines. Okay. Wait,
you were really
Time out. Let me finish. Okay.
No.
I'm saying
you were really convincing me you're not racist.
Listen.
Like you're doing the crane technique.
Wash the floor. Sun the floor. Yeah. Okay. Paint the fence.
Floor. I gotta say, probably the most racist character of the 80s, besides Chun from Remo Williams. The only reason Chun was more racist is because it was played by a white guy.
The London. I liked the
Son
music.
of law.
Son of law. I like the
Side to
music.
side. I watched that over my vacation, actually.
Oh, you know who just died?
Oh my gosh, that crap was so
Why does it just come
ridiculous.
out of my head?
Horseshack.
Yeah,
Horseshack died today.
Horseshack died.
Heart attack.
63.
Yes.
63 years old, and he was living in Palm Beach.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Cat.
No. It was more like, oh.
No, too soon.
I got that.
Too soon, bastard.
I actually got that from another radio show.
Oh, that is horrible. Carolyn and my sister and I, we had that board game when we were little. That's
they make a board game out of anything.
We had
Herpes, the board game.
We had the Welcome Back Carter board game. That'd
be great. That'd be great. You know, the tagline for Herpes, the board game would be,
"Don't get me."
The gift. No, the gift that keeps on giving.
Over and over. Oh, well, I figured that
we're gonna get in such trouble.
I'm trying to think of what the whole, thing would be with the Welcome Back Carter board game. What's the object of the game? To graduate?
I don't know.
Because
to end up back in school as the teacher.
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's
Travolta made his career. I mean, now then he was in the news and everything with all this, hoo-ha.
Yeah, and apparently, because quite honestly, I've never seen an episode. I've never seen an episode.
He's too young. It hurts my heart. He's never seen Welcome Back Carter.
She's got
Screw
all
you.
that.
Don't even Tony.
She's got the 70s on lock. If it's the 80s, I got it. But 70s,
I got 70s and 80s down.
Yeah.
I have it. Okay, Mr. Belvedere, go.
Mr. Belvedere? What?
You ever seen Mr. Belvedere?
I've met her before. Who cares? If you ever read those lyrics, just not even sing them, read them. They're the most insane thing. It's the most insane thing. I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up.
Okay. I used to watch Alf with my dad. What was it?
Oh, I loved Alf.
What was it? Wednesdays or Thursdays? Wednesdays at 9 or something like that. I remember that. Alf, alien life form.
Yep.
His real name was.
Come on in.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
His real name was Sherman. Sherman something.
Remember, there was also a cartoon.
Yeah, I never watched the cartoon though. But I had the doll that talked, and I had a poster of him dressed in a suit. It was weird. I don't know. He's from Melmac.
Yes, Melmac.
Yes, and he liked to eat cats.
Yes, he did.
I know he wasn't allowed to eat the house cat.
No,
but he always chased it. Are you snorting on the air?
No, that's what he did when he was trying to eat the cat. Let's see.
I loved Alf.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got the lyrics for Mr. Belvedere.
For Mr. Belvedere. I think that guy's dead now.
Possibly.
No, I think he is.
Yeah. Streaks on the china never mattered before.
Streaks on the
Who
china.
cares? No, you gotta listen. No, you can't sing it. You can't sing it. When you kicked your jacket as you came through the door, no one glared. But sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared. All the hands look out below T. Here's what? Below. Here's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help we can get. According to our new, and then this is the closing thing. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We just might live a good Doesn't that sound like something Charlie Manson would come up with?
He's still in jail.
I got this from when I listened to Helter Skelter.
He told me to.
Yes.
I remember singing that.
Beatles wanted me to kill the president.
Now the end part sounds very familiar, but the first part I probably just glazed over because that does not sound familiar.
Never met before.
Yeah.
I'll actually go through and sing it.
I'll
sing it. I will sing it.
Because Tony's got a smooth black voice.
I will sing it just like they did.
Go ahead.
In the 80s.
Because he watched it.
Streaks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kick your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared. All the hands look out below. Here's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help we can get. According to our new arrival.
I think he's watched it lately.
More and mere survival. We just might live the good life yet.
I remember that part.
Yes, Bob Uecker. That's where he got his TV start after his sportscasting career.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. I remember seeing like this video.
He's dead too. They're all dead. I know.
Wow.
You know what? I think that he was supposed to be like an English kind of, live-in butler kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Because everybody needs an English live-in butler.
Oh, they were
because they
were loaded.
Not only to pick up your undies and your underwear and your your what do they call it over there?
Bottoms.
The bottoms.
Oh no.
Not only pick up your bottoms.
Your knickers.
Your knickers. That's even better. They're not hired just only to pick up your knickers. They're hired to help with your life and all your problems because everyone goes to the maid and butler to solve their problems. I don't know if I should take this job.
Christopher Hewitt.
Dead? Yes or no? I'm telling you, he's gone.
Dead.
The butler?
August 3rd, 2001.
Told you. Dead. Next.
He was actually in the producers.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
He played the drag.
Let's see. Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker's dead, I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
He's dead inside. See, you didn't let me finish the sentence.
No.
He's dead inside because he's got no
alive.
work. He has no work.
He's still alive. Last thing he did was Major League.
Major League?
Besides Mr. Belvedere.
Okay, that's a long time ago. What the hell's
Major
he
League.
living on?
And no, Major League 2, actually. Wait, let me make sure.
Take Major League 3, I'm going to throw up.
No. He's in a movie coming up called
wait a minute. He's in The Godfather.
Plus, he was in Major League Back to the Minors. Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco.
What kind of phone is that, Tone?
That is
Tony has done it again.
That is the Thunderbolt.
His phone is called the Thunderbolt.
Yep, and it makes a lightning.
So is my beep. Okay.
Yep. See, look at him.
Yep. Oh yeah, he looks the same, just old. Okay.
He is old.
1935.
I wonder. Let's see.
Thunderbolt.
She is not
see,
I have an
iPhone
as I remember.
That's cracked to shit. Would you like to look at that?
Yeah, look at that. That was the daughter. She's not as
daughter.
Cute. She is not as cute as I remember her.
Oh my goodness. Nah, she's like. Oh, she had blonde curly hair back then. Now she dyed her hair red.
She had dark hair back then. I'm pretty sure.
She's not a real redhead. I'll tell you right now. I know who's not real redhead.
She's dyeing her hair now. I know that. I know she's dyeing her hair now.
I know she's not redhead.
I
would remember that shit.
Yeah. Last acting gig was in 1994.
You know Doctor Who's coming up, right?
I know. I'm waiting for it to be on.
I'm waiting. Oh my God! I have to show you the most. I couldn't help it. I did a search because I'm stupid.
Bryce Beckham. That was Wesley, the little hellion.
Look at that. Doctor Who mixed with Family Guy.
Oh, I've got one for you.
Yes.
It's my. It's actually my. Let's see.
All the Doctor Who's.
Wow,
Wesley. Doctor Who meets The Simpsons. Look at
Wesley,
that.
The guy.
Snipes?
Wesley from Mr. Belvedere. He was in a movie called, and I'm going to spell it out, BUTTF***KER.
Was that the kid?
That was the kid. That's
well, he's doing really well.
Yes, he's doing very well.
Oh my God.
Short comedy humor.
That cute little kid.
Fucker.
That's what he's in.
That was a movie he was in 2009.
And what does his mother think of this? I don't think she's very proud.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, actually, let's go back.
I'm wondering when the new seasons are going to start. I want to know when SNL's starting. I gotta know. Because I know Stone. Okay, the Stones. Well, not the Stones. Okay. He brought it down. He shut down the season. That was a really good show. Did you see the show?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't watch it. You didn't watch SNL? Should I smack you now?
I don't have cable anymore.
Cable. It's on a regular channel. It's on NBC. It's Channel 8. Bro Doctor. Oh my God, send that to me.
Yeah.
Send that to me. Message it. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we are
bow ties and feathers are cool, bitch.
Hey, I was very upset. Ask Wig if you watch Controlled Chaos, the next show coming up. how upset I was when they switched to Matt Smith after David Tennant, because I was hooked on some David Tennant.
And here's the thing. Every time they switch a doctor, there's always that period where you're like, oh, no, this guy's not going to be as good. And then, like, you're like, oh, no, I can't believe anybody
Christopher Eccleston didn't last very long, but David Tennant had a good run.
He only signed on for 1 season.
I know, but still, I was really just freaking out. But
yeah,
I love the Amy Pond character.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I think actually Rose Tyler got voted as the best female companion.
Seriously?
Yeah. Like, it was down to her and Sarah Jane, and Rose Tyler won.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, but who's voting here?
The people.
Who's the people?
The
people of England, the same ones that just hosted the Olympics for 2012. And you know what? Oh, they have so many jobs, and they built all these hotels and all of these different stadiums and all these digital things. And they had all the people come out and said, oh, look at us, the Millennium Wheel. Oh, would you like to look at Big Ben? We have a lot of circles hanging from them. They're Olympic circles.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize on the behalf of the Seriously Silly with Sharon show for that outbreak. For that outbreak. It was totally uncalled for.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
And I just can't help it sometimes. I get a little bit overzealous and I get little...
You go crazy, bitch.
It was a big kerfuffle, I just have to say. What was your favorite sport? No, wait. What was the worst thing that they should have not?
Badminton.
Ping pong?
No.
Yes, no.
Ping pong, yes, because that was in Forrest Gump.
What the hell are you doing? My God, are you making me?
I can.
Oh my God. Okay, he's he's taking some kind of machine in his hand. Looks like a cell phone. And he's got this plain face, and he's adding all these different eyes, different hair, different eyebrows, different noses.
I'm making Sharon.
He's making my head in a jar right now, just like Futurama and Dick Clark. He'll still be hosting New Year's Eve. He's just his head's in a jar with Walt Disney. So if anybody wanted to call in before we end our show, it's 727-493-2055. I can't. Okay, that's good. I don't wear whore red lipstick, but okay.
Oh, they all have lipstick.
Find my eyes. Give me glasses. We have a red carpet event coming up, our award ceremony on Year Party for the station. It's going to be September 9th at the Zone down in Tarpon Springs on alternate 19. It's for us.
Yes.
Did you buy your ticket?
Oh, no, I haven't bought the ticket yet.
Okay, got to buy the ticket because they're running out.
Yeah.
They only have so many.
I'm going to buy it. And
they have an after party that starts at 9:30. We're going earlier for the dinner and the award ceremony.
Yes.
It is red carpet, so you got to be swag.
Oh.
Okay?
I look pimping.
You be pimping. Okay. So 9:30 to 1 a.m. is the after party. Now, this is you get to hang out with the host from every show, from Rock Slam to Talk Slam to Comedy Slam, plus people from 6 different bands. It's going to be. It's only $5 for the ticket. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome party. It's going to be a huge party. So if you want to come down, I would definitely highly suggest it. I'm going to have some of my friends going to be coming, and it's going to be awesome. And I talked to Shlomo's last week. We called them on air. Shlomo's Deli, they are going to be providing some nice lean meats. I talked to him. He promised me no fatty roast beef, so it's a nice guy.
Nice lean pastrami.
Nice lean pastrami. That's what we got. So it's going to be delicious. It's going to be fun. Night to hang out. And get to dress up, get to eat, get to dance, listen to music, get to hang out with everybody. How many comedians, hosts, band members, rock stars. It's a place to be. Down the Zone, alternate 19, Tarpon Springs, September 9th. That's a Sunday, I believe.
Sweet.
9:30 to 1 a.m. is the after party. So if you want to go on Rock Slam it, you can go to anything. ComedySlamRadio.com. I'm sure they have all the information there. Check it out. And he's almost done it.
Yeah.
I have orange hair, apparently.
Yes.
Wow, I'm that white. Don't give me Spock ears. Oh, my God. They have pearls like Wilma. Anything coming up for you?
I'm going to go home tonight and cry.
I'm gonna go home tonight and spend some time with my son.
I'm gonna spend some time with myself, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hello. Well, my son is now just off punishment. Finally.
Oh, nice.
So I gave him his video games back.
Nice.
So that's I don't know if he's even gonna want to talk to me. So
yes.
he's
what you gotta do is play the video games with him.
No, yeah, he wants to play the video games with me, but it's kind of like very real. The Call of Duty and all all of that stuff. It's
gotta get used to it.
Yeah, but I want to play Monopoly and Pac-Man and just Pong. I still have my Atari. You want to come over and play it?
She wants me to play Atari.
No, I'm serious. You blow in the cartridge and it works. I'm not kidding.
Is that what you call it?
Yes, that's what the kids are doing now.
Yeah, that's how you refer to it?
Tony, come over, sit on my beanbag.
Tony, come over and I'll blow in the cartridge.
Listen, no. You sit on my beanbag, you play the Atari, you blow in the cartridge, and we have some fun. That's it. The joysticks still work. I'm not kidding. It's all it is a stick and a button. A stick and a button is all you need. These new controllers.
Blow in your cartridge and play with your joystick.
Buttons on it. Even on the back, you don't need those triggers. All you need is a stick and a button. That's all you do. Yes. I think it was nice. Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this confirms that she's older than me.
Fuck you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only 21. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to all the
12,
teachers out there that are about to teach
14,
all of our really
18.
I just want to thank all of the teachers out there that are about to start the new year because they're going to be going through hell teaching our children because they will, and they will annoy the crap out of you. Yep. They will talk back. They will show up late, and they will start fights. I registered both of my children different days. My son is now starting high school.
Yes, he is. And
crap.
He's going to get the crap kicked out of him.
No, my son is... Have you seen him?
No.
The kid has abs. I could wash my clothes on his stomach.
Yeah, but then he's going to open his mouth and he's going to get
I know, his mouth might get him in trouble. My daughter's so excited she's joining bands. She's been in band for years, though, and she can play the piano, and it's going to be awesome. So everybody's excited. Thank you for tuning in to ComedySlamRadio.com to listen to Seriously Silly with Sharon tonight. We'll be back next week. And remember to check out our website and come to our year party, September 9th. After party is 9:30 to 1 a.m. Tickets are only $5, and it's going to be a huge party. So it's going to be awesome. Get to hang out with every host from all the different stations that are, Rock Slam, Talk Slam, and Comedy Slam.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody, and have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in comedy. You are listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
There was an old farmer who lived on a rock. He sat in the meadow just shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings, and at 4:30 there came a young lady. She looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass. She pulled up her dress and she showed them her ruffles and laces.
Why, hello, everyone. This is Jonathan Ward for the John Boy Comedy Show, and I got some special guests.
Up her dress and